And another Harpy. That's just lovely. You know, that's just wonderful. The fact that I'm finding so many Harpies out here in the middle of this crevasse. What's up, Frost Bros? Welcome back to the Daggerfall playthrough. It is currently part 19, and in the last episode, we went and handled a giant problem, a literal giant problem. Basically, there were giants held up in a base, and got ourselves our first quest for the Knights of the Flame. However, I am trying to get some more guild quests in of the more spread out demeanor, and I feel like it's been a while since we've done a good Mage's Guild quest, and of course we still need to get the next letter for the next major quest, so we may as well try to get some level ups through the Mage's Guild, maybe get some access to alchemy. And wow, my mouse decided to really just stick like that, didn't it? But anyways, we should be able to run up onto the guild just shortly up here. Yeah, it's not that far. You want to remember to, if I remember correctly, there is a woman that's, well, a little revealing. So I'm going to try my best just to, you know, just to sidestep. Not necessarily look. I'm going to drop a pre-quest save. See what kind of quest we can get. It is a very great honor, my dear Morga, to be selected to aid the famous Theodore Greening, whom I trust you have heard of before. Yes, he has specifically asked for you to guard him while he sleeps. Obviously, a mage of such standing has enemies jealous of his enormous power. I trust you accept this honor? Sure. As I expected, Thorder Greening is just beginning his 3-hour trance, so you must guard the Mage's Dogus Guild during that time, and protect him while he is vulnerable. At the end of his trance, he will be transported to the Aetherius. Once he is safe, the guild will send someone with your reward. Nice. So, where is this dude? Perhaps it would be nice to, know where he is so I can stand guard. I've accepted the quest now. There's like 2 dudes in here. Next 3 hours, huh? So 3 hours of basically just looking around, making sure no one edgy is coming in here and looking for a fight. Yeah, that's an actual door. Alright. Like how the Mage's Dogus Guild has Dwemer doors. Like, some of them are Dwemer, some of them are, well, Brett and Make. Like these ones up here. Why is it lagging? Guess it gets laggier when you go into the upmost floors. This looks like an alchemy station. Like how there's potions just held up on all these shelves, yet no one ever used them. This is a dangerous summoning area. Your teleportation. Wow. Am I not able to find the guy meditating, like, at all? Or, let alone, anyone? Like, I'm not getting an update saying, hey, you failed the quest, some dude was killed, or anything, so, maybe I'm not doing something wrong, but like 3 hours. And I don't even know who's meditating. Oh, hello! Just smacking away on that anvil, huh? Gave me a bit of a spook. A jump. You know, wasn't expecting to open the door and see a hammer in my face, you know. Would really not want to be on the opposite end of that. Oh. So there is no one there. Wonder if I were to just loiter for 3 hours. Oh, enemies nearby. Oh. Stand aside, apprentice whelp. We mean to cut down Thorndeer Greening before he can awaken. Move or we'll cut you down too. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll just take all your junk. Thanks. You actually needed that looting, you know? Like, I'm not gonna be able to heal in here because I can't rest. So I can't get mana, which sucks, but... Oh dear, more enemies? Okay, this is actually gonna be challenging. This is like a fun little gimmick. I'm gonna have actual enemies in an enclosed area I cannot rest in. And... Of course I cannot rest, I cannot sleep. I cannot regain my mana to be able to cast spells. So therefore, I cannot regain my health either. Nor can I, like, cast haste and just make haste and shred through enemies, you know. But of course they're... Oh! Hello. So y'all were making your way this way, I see. Well, I hope you don't mind that I just steal. Does literally everyone have the same exact loot? Like, I swear, that seems like an interesting gimmick. Alright, let's wait some more hours. Oh! A young woman in deep blue robes bows low before you. The guild sends its compliments on a job well done. Thorndeer Greening is most grateful. Here is the wrap he promised. Holy crap, a wrap? Oh, I thought I was getting a breakfast wrap, not a loin wrap. Thanks. I'll take that and never figure out what's on it because identify does not work for me. But hey, we did it. We got ourselves a magic item. So there's that, and you don't have anything to say about that. Cool, cool. I guess we can drop another 2 saves since that was basically a boring quest. Let's do another, shall we? Rather embarrassing, but one of the experiments has prematurely evacuated our laboratory. Even worse, it left before it was fed, so it doubtlessly is going to be ill-tempered. Thankfully, it is a disposable creature, a common atronach. On the other hand, we certainly do not need our reputation soiled by a madden atronach's rampage. Yeah, what kind of atronach? Fire? Frost? Like, holy crap. If you'd be willing to track the sad beast down and put it out of its and our misery, we could offer you, say, 340 moolah in return. Interested? 340 moolah? You will buy Whorefather. By the Whorefather, what a relief. The miserable creature has apparently taken up residence in a nasty little hole they call Yarthrak. For our reputation's sake, it is essential that this be done quickly and quietly, so if you're not able to dispatch the atronach in, say, 13 days, don't bother coming back for your reward. Good day. Alright, so we gotta go to Yarthrak. And of course we got ourselves a nice and dandy trick we can always use to always make our way to dungeons without the need of even typing in a name. So let's see here, we got 3 orange dots around here, so oh, look at that, that's Yarthrek right there. And it will take 3 days using ends, which will actually get us nice and rested up. Of course, it doesn't matter if we use ship or horse, recklessly or cautiously, barely makes a difference. Oh wow. Are those... Okay, that's plants. I thought that was people for a second. Oh, music changed. Well, that sucks. Uh-oh. Stuck in the water. So is this Yarthrek? No, there's Yarthrek. That's a swamp. A swamp boulder, to be specific. Let's drop a save before we go into Yarthrek, because don't know what you're going to see right away. Oh, that's a giant. Okay, so we got a giant. Sounds like it's on the other side of this door, so... Oh, and you know what? While we're here, may as well. You know, it's not really much, but may as well. You know, just unload all my junk into the wagon. And now we can definitely drop another save. Alright, and I just reloaded too before we even accepted the quest. Should even, if I were to even just look at our log. Yeah, we haven't even accepted the quest yet because the game crashed and that save just straight up corrupted on me. So, let's get a different quest, shall we? Doubtless you have heard the crazed wizard Vanona Hawkham, given the enormous power she has at her command. The Lady Doriana Flight has been delaying any offensive move against Vanona Hawkham, but that strategy is at an end. The lady has asked us to send someone to destroy the psychopath mage in return for a magic helm. Would you like to do that for us? Magic helm, that's... Magic helm, that's actually pretty good. Excellent. I know that you would not let us down, Morga. Now then, Vonana Hawkham will be in her laboratory, the Antin Airy, for at most 29 days before moving onto a new location. The lady wants word that the mage is dead in 29 days, so do not tarry after doing the deed. I will see you in 29 days. Thank you, and good luck, Morga. Alright, so Vona Hawkham will be in her laboratory, the Anton Airy, for 29 days. And we have to go... Okay. That is interesting. So, would that be a new dot? Looks like it. The Anton Airy. Got ourselves a mage to kill. Guess this would count as a witch hunt? So yeah, there's that. Anyways, let's go ahead and get ourselves in here. Oh, this is one of those dungeons. Okay, I'm going to first remove all of my junk into the wagon. And you can even see the ebony dagger straight up moved. Well, that's fine. We're just gonna put all of our junk into the wagon. And then we're going to drop a 3 save, and hopefully the game does not crash on us. Okay, good. Oh, we got a Harpy. Alright, that is actually fine, because I remember this time now that we have a weapon literally specifically for this exact scenario. Oh wow. I already hear danger off in the distance in the form of Skelleboys. So I'm going to equip this axe. Get it ready. Oh lord, we can't rest with enemies nearby, so they're somewhere around here. They're not down there. Oh. Oh god! Hello. You just absolutely terrified the crap out of me. Wow, you know what? I gotta give it to her. This is actually very well fortified, very well set up defense. I was not expecting the bridge strat, especially right away. And hang on, is that Elven? Yeah, that's an Elven weapon. I can just straight up shove into my wagon right here. Well, that's good. Alright. We got enemies nearby still, so definitely need to find a place to rest up right quick. This dungeon is really just smack filled with enemies, isn't it? Is there anywhere I can rest? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, here we go. Whew. Well, this will give us some health and mana, and that improved our dodging skill. Now we have a little extra health, especially in the form of healing, which we can use to basically effectively make our health bigger. You know, like, don't know how else to explain it. Our effective health is much larger than our actual health. Yeah, we're going to definitely need to pull out our ebony dagger for this. Seems like this dungeon is just full of harpies, so that's good. That's nice and dandy. Hopefully I'm not going to need to constantly use an ebony dagger, because I don't want to run its durability out. You know, it is what it is. In fact, I can swap back to the axe for now. Only pull out my dagger when I see a harpy in the distance, you know. Alright, looks like we're down here in the crevice. The crevasse. Yeah, this is below where... Yeah, this is creepy. This is... Wow, I do not like the noises in this area. It is actually kind of unnerving. We got a campfire here. I'm sorry. Oh! I hear, that's a harpy in my ear. Trying to bite it off. Okay, can I actually hit you? Good, good. There we go. Alright. I got a skeleton warrior here. And another harpy. That's just lovely. You know, that's just wonderful. The fact that I'm finding so many harpies out here in the middle of this crevasse, and they all just want to say hello, you know, like every last one of them. Man, I feel like harpies are my least favorite enemy type here. Like, they're just annoying, honestly. Because they caw. They caw like birds. And it's just not the best, you know. And oh, looks like we're able to hit this skeleton. There we go. Back at the top of the crevice, and wait a minute, is this a different bridge area? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Could have swore I was in this area, or am I at the other end? Oh, I see. So there is... Okay, I'm at the other end of the bridge area. So right over here is where our wagon is. Okay. I mean, this is definitely a neat little scenery in here. Got a whole bunch of magic items now. We definitely need to start identifying at some point, but you know, it is what it is. We just have enemies galore though. It's not like we can find a very safe spot. Can at least heal though. There's some glimmer. We can check out this area, I suppose. See what over here is all about instead of messing with the interior of the crevice. The crevasse. Yeah, an upstairs region. That's better than downstairs, especially since we entered in through a hill in the ground. Let's go up into the invisible tower in this dungeon. Like I swear, sometimes these dungeons make zero sense. Like a nub in the ground can have 10 stories going up. You know, like... And that's basically every dungeon in a nutshell. It's not like one or two No. No. I don't like harpies. I told you this game. I told you I don't like harpies. This is a harpy dungeon. Like, just straight up. You know, I'm actually glad I can pull out daggers fast. Because that's something I just noticed, is you can actually pull out daggers much faster than you can pull out axes. Like, look, I equip my axe, it takes a second. But of course, when I pull out my dagger there, it took like 0.2 seconds, you know, like, I pulled it out almost immediately. And oh, got a mage. Who are you? Aha! You have slain Vanona Hockham, the mad wizard of Antin Airy. We have done it. We have vanquished the mighty mage. The so desolate mage, and there are two skeletons. They both want to say hello. They're both spooky, they're both scary, they're both skeletons. They're sending shivers down my spine. Okay, come on. And this is some peak gameplay right here. Struggling straight. Oh, we got another one coming up behind us. Okay. You are not him. You are not the guy. You ain't even Skeletor. He was an archer, though. He was a Minecraft skeleton. Makes sense. He didn't have all that he needed, and I'm sorry, that's a silver flail. I don't think I've seen a silver flail before. That's actually cool. And, I beg your pardon, what? That's a map? The scrap of parchment shows the location of Kingham Cemetery. You recorded onto your map. Do I now? Well, we may just have another dungeon we can review now. Kingham Cemetery. Sounds like a blast of a place. Now, if I can just remember, we basically just hung a right throughout the entire dungeon, which really is one of the best ways to go through any labyrinth-like area, is if you just keep hanging a right, you'll eventually find your way out, or your location, and then on the backhand way, you can just keep hanging a left. And, of course, the opposite would happen. You would get your way out instead of in, if that makes sense. It's basically a way to never get lost, is what I'm saying. You always know where you are. And there are enemies nearby. Well, that was a fun raid. There was a gag, a stench, and the audacity of Auntie Claire. Alright, let's go ahead and make our way here. And just like that, we've gotten, oh, today is the 16th of Sun's Dawn, a holiday celebrated all over Tamriel as Heart's Day. It seems that in every house the legend of the lovers is being sung for the younger generation. In honor of these lovers, Polydor and Elorlicia, the ends of the town offer a free room for visitors. If such kindness had been given the lovers, it is said it would always be springtime in the world. Huh. Well, that seems like a load of mumbo jumbo. Yeah, but not really a useful holiday for Sindar since we are a knight, so you know, we kind of don't need that luxury. We kind of already have that luxury. Literally going anywhere in Auntie Claire and beyond. We can just rest at every inn and no freaking way. And we got the 6 points too. The perfect 6 points to finish that strength off into 80. Oh boy. We're level 6, baby. We're level 6. Oh man, we're gonna have to start working on endurance next. Then agility, then speed. We've just got our strength up there, and as you can see, that's a lot of health increase. Holy crap. Yeah, our health jumped by 30. That's how good our health roll is. And if I remember correctly, endurance governs hit points, healing rate. So yeah, it does govern hit points a bit. Our current strength, let's see here, so weapon, okay, so governs encumbrance, weapon damage, and the ease of increasing strength-related skills. With a strength of 80, I am considered powerful. Plus 3 modifier is factored into your hand-to-hand weapon damage. And of course I can carry 120 kilograms. Holy crap. So Sindar Dreth is now a freaking tank, a berserker, a behemoth, if you will, and we're still a mage. We're a genius beast. We're powerful. But of course we're not powerful enough. We still need to get that up to 100. We need to get all of our main stats up to 100 to actually be what we want, basically. And what I want is just a powerful warlock. Just someone who can powerhouse through everything. And we're getting there. We are honestly getting there. I mean, a 80 strength is not bad. We just need to level up a few more times. And of course, that's only level 6. We're actually going to be able to get the next quest too. Yeah, then we should actually get the letter for the next quest the next time we go and travel. So, you know, there's that. Or wait, even. But anyways. Oh, the lock has nothing to fear me. Well, what? Why is that? Okay. Open at 11. It's currently 9. Gotta lollygag a little. Can't wait any longer than 3 hours. Finish my lordring. There we go. Wait, what? I finished the quest, though. Oh, are you telling me? Is it really you? Okay, buy spells. Why were you not there a second ago, woman? And why does she always have that open? Like, now, if I check my log, I finished the quest, didn't I? Okay, let's see here. Been asked to slay the wizard and Auntie. Okay, deed done. I need to have the deed done in 29 days in order to collect my reward. I did my quest. Do I get the reward? Once again, you astonish me with your skill and efficiency, Morga. An excellent job. The lady will be pleased, as am I. Here is the helm I promised. Enjoy it. Ooh. It's a +4 helm with unknown powers. I'm not going to wield it. I'm going to try and discover it. And honestly, this has been quite an interesting episode, and I think we can actually get some training done, possibly, because we're going to need some training if we want to be powerful enough for the next few quests. And yeah, we definitely need to go to the Fighters Guild for that. And of course, it has been a while since we've been using my XP spells, and I mean, you can really tell that restoration is our highest skill. We still need to get thaumaturgy. I want to be a thaumaturge. You know, I want to be a warlock. And thaumaturgy, I want to have that be my main skill. So, we definitely need to raise that the most. But in the meantime, I do think I'm going to end this episode here a bit short and just do XP increases off camera, because it can be kind of boring. Because it's literally just me sitting in one spot, and of course, I'm going to try and identify the items. So I may cut things out to basically see if I can identify any of my magic items first, and basically just have footage of that first, and then I will cut things out. But anyways, I do think that's going to be a good place to wrap things up. I am just going to do a quick cut ahead to me identifying items, and if I can't identify them in time, then I'll just end the episode. So give me a second for a good cut ahead. As you can see, I have 0 out of 4 identified. I have been trying to identify these 4 items for a while, and I figured out you can actually identify 4 items at once, which is pretty cool. Though despite that, it still isn't making progress. This spell has a 75% chance of casting, and hey, look, I'm raising my thaumaturgy though, so, you know, there's that. But still, I just want to be able to learn what these items are. It costs so much mana to try and identify these items. It's ridiculous. And yet, I still don't get them. Like, this is 300 mana. This isn't like your run-of-the-mill mana. No, this is max mana. But anyways, that aside, rant aside, I do think this is going to be a good place to wrap the video up for now. In the next episode, we'll do some more questing. Maybe we'll get ourselves the letter for the next part of the main quest. But anyways, I do think that's going to be a good place to wrap things up for this episode. This has been your bro Frostfruit, and I think I'll catch you all in the next one. Later!